Okay, we're gonna do an arm measuring video narrated by me as I'm doing the measured arms. Let me turn this girl off. This video right here is what you do. Already, I do not like what I see. Her elbow looks lower than mine. Presumably, our wrists are level. So that means her forearm is longer than mine. And if that's true, that's gonna fucking piss me off. Sorry for my language. That's gonna piss me off. It turns me on when a good-looking girl has long arms, long forearms. But it really, really completes the turn on if my elbow wrists are longer than hers. I don't care if they're only a centimeter longer or even a molecule longer. Just so long as they're not as long as not one subatomic particle shorter than hers. Just as long, no, let me rephrase that. Just as long as they're one scintilla longer than hers. So let's get ready to watch this damn video. Man, I need to clean my webcam off. This is a shitty webcam. She looks good. She looks too young. I like him to be at least 19. Look at this. Look at this crap. Oh, is mine longer than hers? No. This is what I really freaking hate. Our wrists presumably are level. So help me, I'm gonna be pissed off if I find my wrists a little bit lower than hers. Because that means I'm getting a false reading by how low the elbow is to determine how much longer the other arm is, forearm is. I really hope my wrist is a little higher than hers, because then that would mean my elbow, if I brought my wrist down to be level with her wrist, then my elbow will be even lower than this. Right now, I cannot tell. We look the same. When I look at it like this, from this angle. But when I look at it from this angle, hers looks lowered. This deprives me of the joy, of at least the knowledge of knowing which forearm is longer. And that pisses me off. Let's continue with this freaking video. And she's got some long arms, and she looks good. I wish she had her hair all the way down. She's cute, but she'd look really hot if she had her hair all the way down. Now look at this shit. Her elbow is lower than mine. I can only hope. Look at how much higher my knuckles are than hers. I can only hope the reason her elbow is lower than mine is because hopefully my wrist is so much higher than hers. Wishful thinking. Our wrists are probably level. I took painstaking care to make sure our wrists were level in this video. I cannot believe she did this. When I came up to her, I just knew she was going to say no. I just knew she was going to blow me off. I just knew she was going to ignore me. When she was friendly, she let me measure her arms. I cannot believe. I thought, to be sure, this girl would think she was too good to talk to me. Damn. Sometimes miracles do happen. Damn, I cannot believe this girl did this with me. Look how good she looks. And allow that me with that fat pot belly, looking fat as shit, to do this with her. She's probably just being nice. She's probably a nice person. That's why. What's her name? I don't. Well, that right now there. Look at that. Her elbow looks. Our wrists are level, I presume. Her elbow is a tenth of a centimeter lower than mine. That pisses me off. Hers is longer. I don't care if it's by one subatomic molecule. If hers is longer, hers is longer. If mine is not longer, mine is not longer. I wish mine was one subatomic particle longer than hers, provided it was the same arm is the same temperature. Because if it's hotter where her arm is, if it's colder where her arm is, the browning motion of the molecules are going to make her arm shorter. And if my arm is harder, the browning motion is going to make my arm longer. So I prefer our arms to be 70 degrees Fahrenheit or the same temperature when we do this, so that I can get a true scientific measure whether mine is longer than hers or not.
No way.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Hers looks a little like it's a little longer. That fucking pisses me off. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. There, mine looks like it's a little longer. But are our wrist level, or is my wrist a little lower than hers, not as high as hers? Giving me a false reading, giving me false comfort that my forearm is longer. Oh, what would really make me happy if I found out my wrist was a little higher than hers. That would mean my elbow should be even lower, and I should definitely be longer than hers. But when I look at it from this angle, her elbow looks lower than mine. Right now, looks like either mine is lower than hers or we're the same length.
Try this one more.
Man, this fucking pisses me off. I wish she had her hair down. She'd look really good. She's got her hair halfway down. She's telling me, "You're fine." She's probably, she's probably thinking, "Who is this creep doing this to me?" Right there, mine looks longer than hers. But is it? All of a sudden, mine looks shorter than hers. I can't fucking tell. That fucking pisses me off. Is my wrist a little higher than her wrist? Or are they level? But really, when I measured like this, when I didn't record it, mine looked longer than hers. Why in the hell can my forearms be longer than theirs when I do it like this? That fucking pisses me off. Watch this. That's some shitty video quality. I don't know. Maybe my whole arm is longer. I don't care as much about my whole arm being longer than hers as I do my damn forearm. Elbow to wrist. That's where it's at. The damn forearm. I've measured some girls' arms, and they had longer arms than me. But to my utter satisfaction and happiness, when we measured forearms, mine was longer than theirs. Oh, I love that. When a girl has longer arms than me, but my forearms are somehow longer than hers. Conversely, I've had some girls that my arm was longer than theirs, but their forearm was longer than mine. And that fucking shit pisses my ass off some kind of fucking badly. At least I got the longer arm, but I'd rather have the longer forearm than the longer arm. I'd rather both my forearm and the arm be longer. Look at this shitty quality video. Let's see if this. I have never seen such shitty quality. I need to clean out my damn webcam up. Let's clean out the damn webcam. Where the? Let's clean up my damn webcam. So, let's delete this video because I've already recorded them. Free up some space. Damn, how many fucking videos have I got in here? Yeah. Okay, let's take another video out and see if I can. Oh, screw it. I'll do it on my own time.
Thank you.
Did you see me touch her head? That if I touch a girl's head, that means she's cute. Okay, she was probably about 5'8", 5'9". But look at this. Look at this video. Let's see, make sure I get the right one. No, wrong damn video. Look how fat and ugly my face looks. This girl right here, she told me she's 5'4". Where's the effing volume? Oh, look at the shitty video quality. She's only 5'4". My forearm, my elbow to wrist should be a good inch and a half longer than hers. 2 inches longer, man. But Chris, your forearm is definitely longer than hers. Yeah, but she's only 5'4". If she was 6 feet tall and my forearm was that, if she was 5'11", 6 feet tall, my forearm was that much longer than hers, I'd be happy as hell in heaven. But she's only 5'4". I find cardboard box piece of satisfaction in my elbow to wrist being longer than girls who are only 5'4" to 5'8" tall or 5'7". I want to have longer. Guys are supposed to have longer limbs than their female counterparts. I expect my forearms, if I'm complete, to tend to be longer than girls. I'm 6 feet tall. I want my forearms to be longer than the average 6'1" female. And then I will be satisfied. As of now, they're shorter than the average 5'9". They're shorter than way too many girls who are 5'9", even 5'8", and even one girl, unless she's a freak of nature, having long forearms than I do. It's unacceptable. But my hope is one day I can get the money and get some cosmetic. They have cosmetic limb lengthening procedures. Dr. Joe Pelly in West Palm Beach, Florida, does this, and he can lengthen my forearms to my satisfaction. There's only one problem. I want to change the very DNA of my body, not just lengthen my arms. Because if my arms are lengthened cosmetically, if you take a selfie of me and clone me, the new clone me will still have these same short ass forearms. I want the change to be so to the core of my being that if the new me with the long forearms comes out, if you clone that new me, he'll have the same long arms that I will have after the transformation. Now I want to be a good looking guy too. Which is more important, being a good looking guy by just a tad? But even if I'm a good looking guy, if I do not have the satisfaction of my arm pleasures being fulfilled, it's like I'm a good looking guy who's been castrated. Imagine, what's his name? Hugh Hefner, the owner of the Playboy Mansion, being castrated, being all around all those good looking girls, but he's castrated. That's how I feel having short arms. Look at this shit. She's 5'4". My forearm is not even 1 inch longer than hers. That pisses me off. My forearm should be a good an inch and a half, an inch and 3/4 longer than hers. There is such a thing as forearms being too long. But right now, they're not long enough. Let's go to another video. I want you to see something that's really, truly shitty. Look how short and small this girl looks compared to me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Huh. Look at this. My forearm should be a good, I don't know, almost 2 inches longer than hers. Look at this crap. I can only hold my wrist as much higher than her wrist. Although I did my level best to make my wrist level with hers. Look at this. My arm is so much bigger than hers. Why can't it be so much longer than hers too? Not just bigger, but longer. Not just bigger and stronger, but longer. That pisses me off. Look at this shit. Not even 1 inch longer than hers. Look how small this girl is to me. Short, how much shorter she is than me. And my arm is barely longer than hers. That fucking shit pisses my ass off some kind of fucking badly. Fuck that shit. Look at that shit. And here's the kicker. My whole arm is monstrously longer than hers. Why can't my damn forearms be the same? Look how much longer my good gracious of my almighty. My whole arm looks like about 3 inches freaking longer than hers. Look how my wrist is lower than hers. My shoulder is higher than hers. Her arm is not bent. Look how her arm looks scrawny and small compared to mine. Why can't her forearm do the same? Why can't my forearm do the same to hers? My forearm is so much bigger than hers. Why cannot it not be so much longer than hers too? That pisses me off. Fuck this shit. That fucking pisses me off. But I know better than to get mad at God. Here now, you want to see something that pisses me off? You want to see something? You want to see something that really pisses me off? Look at this black girl. She's shorter than me. Shorter than me. Look at how her arm towers over her forearms tower over mine. Her forearm towers over mine.
I don't know.
That pisses me off. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. Look at that. That pisses me off. And here my whole arm. My whole arm is longer than hers. Why can't my forearm be longer than hers? That fucking pisses me off. Let's see some more arm videos in here. And my arm is barely longer than girls who are only 5'4". How in the hell can I expect to have forearms longer than this girl's right here? Yeah. She's 5'10". Look at the long forearm of this girl. If I'm struggling to have long forearms of girls who are 5'4", how in the hell can I expect for my forearm to be longer than this girl's right here? 5'10", sexy Chef Winnie Lane. There's no way in hell my forearm can be that longer than that. I wish it was. If I had $1 million, I'd pay every cent to get my forearms longer than for my forearms to be about, I guess, a good half an inch longer than hers. I can't stand it. It kills me. That my forearms are long. Look at this. Look at her. How good look. Look at how good looking she looks, and how good looking she looks with those arms with those long arms. All I want is my mind to be long. Look at that long forearm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's making me hard. If only my forearm was longer than that, I'd be so happy. But because it's not, I got an eternal case of the blue balls. That sucks. Fuck the blue balls. That fucking pisses me off. And last but not least, I would not last. Look at this girl. Look at her long arms. Ah, somehow I sense that mine will be longer than hers. They better, barely, but that would turn me on if they were, if I knew they were. And this girl right here. Now this girl's long arms really make me hard. This girl right here. Look at how long her forearms are. I just know hers are a good 3/4 of an inch longer than mine. That pisses me off. I'd want mine to be maybe a centimeter longer than hers. There is a such thing as my forearms being too long. Right now they're not long enough. That sucks. Let me find one of the perfect. This right here is one of the perfect girls. Look at her long forearms. Oh my goodness. I wish my forearms were longer than hers. Look at that. That forearm looks mighty big and long. But is my forearm longer than hers? That would make me so. You don't know. You just know how your feeble minds just cannot comprehend how happy I'd be if I could see that both my forearms are longer than both her forearms when you measure it this way. Now, why would I measure this way? Because I remember 1992, 1993, I saw girls doing a woman doing this with her hand and another woman doing this with her hand, and the woman doing this had a form this elbow this much lower than hers, and I wish that my elbows I could, if I was doing that with that the other woman whose elbow was lower, that my elbow would be lower than hers, and thus I would have been thoroughly turned on. But as for now, you may as well have castrated me. I can't get no satisfaction as long as my arms are longer than girls like this woman right here. No, girls like this woman right here. Holy shit, she's got some long arms. And girls, let me find her. Like this right here. Where the hell did this go? Damn. And girls like this right here. And I wish I could have the longer forearms and look as good as this guy right here. I don't care about the six pack abs. I just want as good looking the face and hair and the longer arms that he has, and then I could work on maintaining the pecs and the six pack ab. There are guys with six pack abs and pecs that are not good looking. There are guys who have no pecs, no six pack abs, and are good looking. I want to be one of the good looking guys. Because then I can worry about getting pecs if I want them. I don't give a damn about six pack abs. And that's your social studies lessons for the day. And if you don't like the way I am, click the X off and quit watching the damn video. And hit the road, Jack. Because I am what you see is what you get. If you don't like what you see, I don't give a shit. I'm not changing for you. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?